Today I want to take you to a bean land, and from that bean land I want to show you how to make great köfte. It's perfect. We as Turkish people are really the lords of köfte. In Turkey we have 368 different types of köfte which has their own names. Now I'm going to use red beans and turn them in such a way that 90% of the people would think that it is meat. It will feel like, taste like meat, but it's not gonna be meat. So less money, environmentally friendly, and so nice. Let's start. Everything starts with mushrooms. We have 8 mushrooms. The sogginess of the meat will be created by our dear mushrooms. To that, I'm going to add 1 red onion. Like this. Now we're gonna finely chop that. Finely chopping meaning is this. Turning it on and off. It gives that choppiness much more. Okay, voila. This is, as you can see, there's no water in this because the blender didn't crush the mushrooms, it didn't crush the onions. It really diced them. We put some olive oil to the pan. The heat is really high. I want to caramelize the onions. And I want like the Maillard reaction on meat. I want the mushrooms to brown a bit for increased taste of meatiness. And to take that out, of course, always when cooking, a bit of salt helps a lot. You know, on the channel, I really give importance to nicely made keema, which is minced meat with a bit of onions. We see a lot of onions here as individuals, but after 10 minutes of cooking and stirring, these onions are gonna disappear and will turn a bit brown. As you can see now, I turn the heat down. We have the brownness, the onions now blended in, but still really, really juicy. What I'm going to do is spread this, take this in front of the AC and cool it down.
Hi everyone, we are on Amazon. You can find our most highlighted products on Amazon and buy with just 1 click.
Back to the blender. There are still a bit of mushrooms, not a problem. Another red onion. Onion is great for always as köfte as taste. And 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. DJ. Now put my beans here. Put some breadcrumbs. This is really important because I don't want to mash the beans. Okay. Still in big chunks. Now I add the corn because it's genetically modified a lot. Bahar doesn't prefer it but increases the taste really much. I like putting it. A tablespoon of mustard. Now some herbs. For herbs, a teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of, we call this meatball spice. If you don't have this, a bit of coriander seeds, a bit of more cumin, oregano, red pepper mixture of 2 teaspoons. You can even buy this from Etsy, by the way. 1 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of black pepper. Chop it a bit, not too much, because köfte means kneading. This involves a bit of kneading. This is almost done. Break an egg as a binder and some parsley. When you talk about a meatball in Turkey, parsley is there. If we were Armenian, same, very similar recipes, then coriander would have gotten in. We mix everything so that, you know, some bacteria in the hands increases the taste. I think 20% of the people only have it. Taste from the hand.
No, I heard that everyone has special bacteria in their
Yes.
hands, but not everyone's bacteria
Increase the
works
taste.
everywhere.
This is almost done, but what did I forget?
Mushroom!
Bravo, mushrooms, yes. It really looks like the minced keema. This is almost 5 times cheaper than meat, everything. This is almost ready. Maybe you realize I have added the breadcrumbs from top of my mind. The real measurement was 8 tablespoons. If it's a bit mushy like this, it has that like watery sound. It means it's not dry enough. You can always add a bit of more breadcrumbs. If you have time, you can refrigerate this for 2 hours. Everything will soak up its own flavors and it will be easier to shape because the breadcrumbs is gonna soak the water as well. I would prefer you wait for 2 hours. If you don't have time, you can do it immediately as well. To shape, I am going to make it like this good old kuru köfte. By the way, the mustard increases the taste tremendously. It was like a small touch, but when it comes to the taste, it really makes a big difference. As you can see, it's still a bit soft, and if it becomes too sticky, what you can do, wet your hands like this, and then continue. And what we do is we make thin corners. These corners become a little more crunchy, adding a bit more taste as well. So I give the shape to all these. I heat up the pan, put a bit of olive oil to cover the surface, like 2 millimeters. And then if you want to make this like a party food, instead of making whole big ones, you can make small balls like this and throw them in. While this is frying, it's a little smooth yet because I wasn't able to wait for too long. So we have to be careful, and one of the things that we should take care about is have the low heat. I am on the biggest heat, but on the lowest, from 1 to 9, and I'm just on just 1. And I'm going to slowly turn it like this. As you can see, it is turning golden brown like real meat. I love the color. Cook one side and turn it a bit. Okay, as you can see, inside is really much like meat. Tastes very nice. I have put a bit too much mustard. It has to be 1 normal tablespoon. Other than that, it's perfect. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And what I should say, it's not like compensation, but it's looking at the things in another way and make it delicious. So we have incredible Turkish recipes that are originally vegan and vegetarian, and these are some versions of the know-how that we have already gotten from Turkish cuisine and applied it into making more vegetarian food. If you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like our video, share our video, do the recipes and share it with your loved ones. Loads and loads of love. Take care.